Hey King Cat. Hey Wonder Chef. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thanks so much. Wow, you guys. I thought I was gonna be sitting here for a while. Just chilling. Hey Mr. Seeker, oh man. How's the sound? How's the music? Trying to whisper. I'll try to whisper. If it's loud enough. How are you guys doing? Good to see you. Oh my goodness. Rattle and mine. LP. Good to see you. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's been so long. I'm so sorry. I've been slacking big time. Life-wise. So, thanks for saying hi. I have a bunch of art that I really want to study. Let me move my chat. I'm gonna close this down. Move my chat over here so I can read it. No, it's okay. You should give me shit. Hey, Leo. Oh my gosh, hey guys. Let me figure out how to not cover my whole face. Okay, that's good. How have you guys been? Yeah, today's pretty. This is not a hickey, by the way. I burnt myself with my straightener. So, before anybody tries to give me a hard time, I was looking at it in stream. I was like, oh, wow. So, yeah, anyway, ignore that. Don't make fun of me. Okay, I also have the sub wheel for January that I kind of want to do at the end of stream, so stay tuned. It's pretty late. Okay, well, you were right, actually. I have. You're so funny. So, this isn't an ad, but there is an app. This is my instead of scrolling the apps. Wow, you can't see them at all. Well, the app is called Daily Art. Daily Art. Daily Art. Daily Art gives you a bunch of cool art and then it tells you all about it. So I thought I would just read what it tells me about each piece. And oh my god, are there ads already? You know, that's one thing I was like, wait, how do you have an ad, King Cat? That's so weird. You guys, I realize that there's ads on everything and it is so annoying. So I'm really sorry if there's an ad on the Twitch. There's an ad on every single website, every YouTube thing. It's so annoying. I find myself getting very angry every time I'm reading something and there's an ad. So I'm really sorry. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay, you mean because I said something about an ad. It's just ironic because I've been pulling this stuff up, and I've just been dealing with ads, so I think I'm just triggered. Yeah, I'm gonna fall for everything. I'm so gullible. My chair's creaky. Everything. The art app, I literally just did the 7-day free trial because there's ads after like every few scrolls, which really pissed me off. So yeah, I've got the free trial up, but I was gonna read you guys what it says. No, stay. Just forgive me. I'll forget if I ask you a question in chat. I feel like I forget what I asked in like 2 seconds. So my apologies. Okay. So, also, I just found out today that the facts website that we would read from, the World Fact Book, has been discontinued and taken away because, I will say this administration sucks ass and they just take away every little thing that could possibly make you happy, like the World Fact Book, which had no ads. So I know I was looking for it today and I couldn't find it, and I went through this whole like Reddit post talking about what to use instead. I know, so sad. I hate them. I hate everybody that takes away art for free and information, you know? Like, we went through a lot of those, so kind of end of an my throat's so scratchy, end of an era. That's really sad. So anyway, thank you. Why does it do this to me? I just said, okay, don't track me. I don't know why it keeps trying to track me. Let's move it back here. Nope. This way, this way, this way. So silly. Okay. Hi, Natilov. Thanks for being patient with me. Hopefully my whispering is loud enough. Although I have had like such a dry throat, so forgive me if it's raspy. Deep breaths. So anyway, I have a bunch of art that I'm just gonna go through because I need to study anyway. And I'll read you guys what it says. So this piece, so cool. Move this over there. We can zoom, kind of look around on it. It says this piece is called The Italian Comedians, and who was it? Mr. Siguro Man? I think you were correct. It was done in 1720, and I'm gonna try to say all the correct names. This one is French. It's Jean Antoine Watteau. I'm so sorry to any French. Okay. He was a French painter and a draftsman whose brief career spurred the revival of interest in color and movement. He revitalized the waning Baroque style, shifting it to the less severe, more naturalistic, less formally classical Rococo. Okay. This is how I feel after this. This is going to be really informational. I have all of February, almost 20 pieces pulled off, so I better get going. Okay. In the painting we're looking at here, I know, why does he look so dirty? Which one do you guys feel like you relate to? Put this on the paper. Oh my god, that's not. Hold on. And I broke my phone stand today, this little thing, so it's a struggle. Okay. Always a struggle. Okay. You relate to the door? Right. Same. And oh my gosh, what is happening here? These are just so funny up close. here we have, I don't know if this is a little guy or if it's a piece of puppet, perhaps. I'm not laughing at the art, I'm just laughing at the faces. They're very, very interesting. Okay, zoom out a little bit. And here's the whole picture. So it's called The Italian Comedians. And there's the full spread. Got the background. The people. Oh, okay. Anyway, in the painting, a troupe of actors gathers on stage to take a bow. They are costumed as stock figures from the Commedia dell'arte, the slapstick theatrical tradition popular in 18th century France. The performers continue to inhabit their roles, exchanging gestures and glances, animated and expressive, except for Pierrot, the lovesick clown at the center of the scene. Clad in luminous white, he stands motionless, a faint smile on his lips, his gaze unfocused, that's for sure. His expression remains unreadable. Hey Trap, how are you? Yes, I think so. We're just looking at some art, Trap. How have you been? Good to see you. His expression is quite unreadable, I would say. I agree. He looks a little out of it. Oh, good. I've missed you too. I've missed you guys so much. I kept thinking I need to get on stream. Even if I'm just studying. So, here we are. Studying some art. Okay, and then it also says, okay, he was an actor who refused to perform. He became an enigma. Watteau was deeply intrigued by the blurred boundary between theater and life, between performance and reality. In this suspended moment, I wish I knew if I was saying this right. Pierrot invites us to reflect on who we are when we step beyond the roles assigned to us. He does look like all of those things. It's not a dress. It's actually a cardigan, but thank you. This is a cardigan I thrifted, and it's got some embroidery on it. Let's see if I can show you this sleeve. It's got these little tassels and all of these embroidered flowers. Yeah, it's one of my favorite cardigans. So thank you for noticing. Thank you. I appreciate it. He does look like he smoked a ton of weed. I haven't been smoking like any weed, which is good. It was making me really dysphoric. Needed to come back to reality. Okay, you guys, so let's take a lesson from the comedian. It's Pierrot is how you spell his name. So I don't know, Pierrot, maybe, for the French version. That's just a guess. Yeah, how to step out of the roles that we feel like we're assigned to be in life. It's kind of nice to not have the pressure of being a certain way. Looks like they're all enjoying themselves. This is like his biggest wingman guy, good friend here. Yeah, this is the main guy. relatable. Oh, wait. Okay. Cool. Next. Okay, this one is called. I can't zoom or any. Oh, no, I can. Okay. This one is called Persimmon Tree, and it was done in 1816 by Sakai Huitsu. Zoom out. Beautiful. Very simple. I think so. Let's see. Yes, Japanese. So, Rinpa school is a vibrant decorative style of Japanese painting and design that emerged in 17th century Kyoto. It was known for bold graphic depictions of nature, rich mineral colors, gold silver leaf, and integration with calligraphy, drawing inspiration from classical court literature. This is some of my favorite style of art. The Japanese, kind of that simplified, but it's not simple. That's the craziest thing, is it looks so simple, but to be able to get these, like the fading here and the dark and the light, the textures, I feel like it's actually way more complicated to make it look so simple. That's what I've found in my own artistic journey. This is kind of the style I was trying to recreate when I did my yokai paintings. Yeah, very minimalist, but very striking. I love it. So, this painting is showcasing the Rinpa school's characteristic Terashikomi, which means modeled ink technique, also reveals the artist's interest in Western style realism, seamlessly integrated with refined and elegant forms. The intricately curling leaves of the tree and grasses evoke the crisp chill of a clear autumn sky, echoed in the accompanying inscription, which dates the screen to late autumn 1816, which it must be down there in the left-hand corner. Yeah, definitely feel free to lurk, or I don't, no expectations. I'm just happy to see you guys, and thank you always for saying hi. It means a lot. Okay. Sakai Hotsu was born into a wealthy and influential samurai family and benefited from an exceptional education, including exposure to the wide range of painting styles practiced in Edo period Japan. In 1797, he became a monk and adopted the priestly name Monsen Kishin, which appears in both the seal and signature on the screen. This is just one glimpse of the visual poetry in Japan. And it has an ad. Believe it or not. Hey Tank, hey Alejandro, good to see you guys. Hope everybody's been well. I would touch the mic a little bit more, but I need like 3 hands to do everything I need to do. But, okay, so yeah, this is a persimmon tree. Quite beautiful. Yes, thank you. I've been very all over the place, as usual, but very good. Very grateful. Okay, next, this one, we have some more flowers. Let's see, oh, and the last one, the last one is done on 2-panel folding screen and ink on paper. And this one is done in oil on canvas. Okay, so here we have, it's titled Roses, Orange Blossom, and Other Flowers in a Blue Vase. Very to the point. this one was done in the 1800s, and it's by a woman named Anne Valayer Coster. Time for some flowers. Anne Valayer Coster, celebrated for her still life paintings, was among the most prominent female artists in the 18th century France. Although little is known about her formal artistic training, her father, who was a goldsmith, may have been her first teacher. In 1770, at the age of just 26, she was unanimously admitted to the prestigious Académie Royale de Peinture et de Sculpture, an achievement that attracted considerable public attention and was announced in the Mercure de France. Like I said, sorry for the pronunciation. Valayer Coster exhibited regularly at the annual salons between 1771 and 1817 and was appointed court painter to Marie Antoinette in 1780. Wow, that's really interesting. That makes sense too. Okay, so she married Jean-Pierre Coster, who was a lawyer and a member of the Parliament from Nancy, after which she became known as Valayer Coster. The present painting can therefore be securely dated to after 1781. The lustrous blue face appears as a recurring motif in her work, suggesting it may have served as a studio prop. And I think we can see... Okay, I guess not. I thought we could see more of her pieces. Nope. Okay. Cool. And that one again was done in 1800. Okay. This next one, I know I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but it's called the Seine, S-E-I-N-E. It's in Paris. The Seine, oh my god. Paris unfolds along the banks. Oh my god, I have to know how to say this. Hold on. Let's see what it says. Oh no, that's a whole... There's a whole YouTube video about it. Wow. Okay. Just tell me. How to pronounce. Okay, you guys, there's ads on everything. Oh my god. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Okay. Seine. This is as night begins to fall. The distant buildings dissolve into a gentle haze, while the scene is suffused with soft tones of yellow, pink, and purple that lend a view of a dreamlike atmospheric quality. This is done in oil. Although the subject is distinctly French, the artist was not. He was born in Philadelphia. His name is Henry Ossawa Tanner, and he moved to France in 1891 to escape the racism he faced as a black artist in the U.S. He remained abroad for the rest of his life, becoming one of the first African American artists to achieve international recognition. Wow. I love that you can see the texture of the paint. That style is so cool. And it does really invoke a feeling kind of a twilight time in the day when everything is pink and blue and gray. I love that. I love the simplicity of it. Kind of, again, like the persimmons tree one. But it's not too simple. It's actually, oh look, here's a guy. Yeah, I love that. Like you can barely see him. How pretty. And this one was done in 1902. Okay. Washerwomen. That's what this piece is titled. And this is by a woman named Marianne von Werfgen. 1909. That's when this piece was done. Okay. Zoom up a little bit. I like the texture on her shirt. Hey foodie, good to see you. How are you doing? Good, I hope. It's good to see you. We're just doing some art studying. This is called Washerwomen by Marianne von Werfgen. Her last name is really cool. Yeah, super chill art study. A little art study. Okay, this piece is done. It's tempera paint on paper. I forget the difference between tempera and oil. I think tempera is like adds this kind of almost looks like pastel to me, like up here on the roof. I also wonder if it's mixed with clay. Anyway, I could be wrong. Okay. 3 washerwomen are weighed down by the arduous work they perform in silence. The figure of a girl on the right presumably suggests the cross-generational continuity of this work. The 4 exist in their own spheres. Werfgen does not indicate whether the scene is set in rural Lithuania, where her family lives, or in the foothills of the Bavarian Alps, where she had been painting since around 1907. The toil, in any case, is the same everywhere. Oh, that's right, it's egg. Yeah, thank you. You guys are so smart. Yes, that's right, it's done with egg. Or mixed with egg, I think. I never really practiced too much with tempera or gouache paint, but it would be fun to try. Yeah, wow, I love the texture. Continuing on, what is striking is the palette, which combines pure colors with heavily mixed ones. The poet Else Lasker Scholler wrote in a commemorative poem, Marianne's soul and her unruly heart like to play joy and sorrow together, as she so often paints melancholy in chirruping hues. Wow, that's a really good observation. I like that description of her work. By 1909, when Werfgen painted this picture, she had come a long way. A wealthy daughter of the Russian aristocracy. She had studied with Ilya Repin in the 1880s. His naturalistic depictions of the poor peasantry aroused her lasting interest. Through Repin, she was introduced to Alexej, it's spelled Flexej von Jawlensky. For roughly a decade, she resolutely dedicated herself to nurturing his creative development. She moved to Munich with him and repeatedly took him to France. Her Munich salon became a center of debate over the art of the future. After many years, she took up painting again, but now in a different stylistic vein. She began with sketches in gouache and colored pencils, and around 1907 started painting in tempera. And this piece was done in 1909. Cool. Next. Ooh, okay. This one is called The Painter's Honeymoon. It's oil on canvas by Frederick Leighton, and it was done in 1864. In this romantic scene, love is intertwined with art through its nostalgic subject matter and finely controlled, polished style. The painting exemplifies the academic ideals endorsed in the late 19th century. Frederick Leighton, who became president of the Royal Academy in London in 1879, spent many years training in Germany, France, and Italy. The composition and luminous color of Painter's Honeymoon reveal the influence of 16th century Venetian masters such as let me sound it out. It's spelled Giorgione, Giorgione, and Titian. Oh, I'm just live on YouTube. Yeah. Multi-streaming to YouTube as well. Okay. This painting is an unusual departure for Leighton, who typically favored classical subjects, and in particular the nude, a preference so pronounced that several of his works were removed from the 1857 exhibition of English art touring the United States for being deemed offensive. Of course. Here instead, he turns to an intimate, contemporary scene. Let's take a look. Oh, shall we? No, we can't. Oh, okay, I can zoom up. That's it. The Italian man who posed for the painter appears frequently in Leighton's work and seems to have been one of his preferred models. His hands are rendered with particular care, underscoring their importance to the act of painting itself. The tender modeling and muted tones used to depict the couple stand in marked contrast to the rigidity of the quince tree behind them. So back here, oh, I think it's talking about this tree. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, all I can see is red face, red heart shape. Alex Bracy. Oh, that's you on YouTube. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. It also says Leighton appears to have found the tree more challenging to render. The fruit, on close inspection, taking on an almost enameled quality. Yeah, you can kind of see, kind of like how the orange would be very detailed. Wow. And I do kind of like the muted tones browns and the yellows. Her dress. I'm not good at painting fabric like that, so I'm really impressed. Beautiful. I love it. This one was for Valentine's Day. Happy late Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you. So smart. I'm so smart. Okay. This one is called The Blue Courtyard. Are those fish in a bowl? They look like it. Very cool, very cool. Okay. This one is by Santiago Rusinol in 1914. This was the third in a series of 4 views of the distinctive blue courtyard that Rusinol created while staying at the home of his friend and publisher, Antoni Lopez, in Arenas de Munt, a hill town in northern Catalonia. The Museo d'Art Modern holds the 2 versions in Barcelona, and the Generalitat de Catalunya. I'm so sorry. While the 4th remains in a private collection. The Catalan painter is best known for his depictions of Spain's formal gardens, which he approached as architectural spaces, sequences of rooms to be experienced and explored. In the blue courtyard, this relationship is inverted. An interior is transformed into a landscape. The scene depicts an outdoor kitchen saturated in vivid blue and sheltered from sun by a lush, trellised canopy overhead. Excuse my pronunciation. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is the kitchen. And here's the canopy. Wow. All of the texture and the detail of the stone is so cool. And he did 4 versions It goes so deep. It's really crazy. The Grand Canyon in itself is so much bigger than I think people realize. Yeah, I feel like even now I'd be very, very scared to go close to the edge. But I think you can do like day hikes all the way down into the canyon, but you have to be very careful. Thank you for the follow. Zarud, Coco, Zaruza. Okay, this one was done in 1890, if you can believe it. Oh, you're afraid of heights? Yeah, me too, kind of. They're fun, but it's kind of jarring. Thank you for following Not Calland. These names are great so far. Okay, this one was done by Grafton Tyler Brown. Grafton Tyler Brown was the first known artist of African descent to build a professional career in the Pacific Northwest. His landscapes, both expansive, I was gonna say invasive. Thank you, darling. You 1, 2, 3. Expansive and intimate, offer a singular view of the American frontier. Born in Pennsylvania, Brown moved at the age of 17 to San Francisco, where he established a successful commercial lithography business. I wonder what that is. I'll have to look it up. Lithography, maybe. Before selling it to focus on landscape painting. His career took him through Oregon and British Columbia, and later to Wyoming, where he spent 6 years working in Yellowstone National Park. There he portrayed the dramatic terrain and vast vistas with confidence and precision. Established in 1872, Yellowstone was a favorite subject of his, and he completed more than 24 known paintings of its majestic, at times enigmatic, terrain between 1886 and 1891. Beautiful, isn't it? And then, of course, there's more information. If you guys would like to know where I'm reading this information from, it's an app called Daily Art, and it's a really, really cool app. Okay, well, let's take a look real quick here. So it says it was done in oil on canvas. There's a waterfall, some rocks. Very cool. That view is beautiful. And I can't imagine being back in the 1800s, how untouched everything was. Must have been pretty incredible. I didn't know that just take a moment to never, ever, ever do anything like that again. What were they thinking? In the summer of 1896, they appeared in a simulated African village at Vienna's zoological garden, where Klimt likely encountered them. Created the same year that Klimt co-founded the Vienna Secession movement, the portrait signals the beginning of a This was done in the 1850s, oil on canvas. Gosh, just look at the sky. And I love that natural crackle that kind of happens after a painting gets a little bit older. Yeah, that's so cool. I wonder, so it says this one is 61 by 66 centimeters. So not that crazy big, but seems really big. Okay. Next, we have this very cool perspective painting. It was done in 1878, and it's done in oil on canvas. This is done by Gustave. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. It's spelled Caillebotte. I would say Caillebotte, maybe. I wonder where he's from. This sounds kind of French, perhaps. Okay, this one says, oh, yeah, okay, Paris. In many of his Parisian cityscapes, Gustave created the window as a psychological threshold, a point of transition between the sheltered privacy of the Burgese. Oh god, I don't think that's how you say that. Right? Bourgeois. I know that's a French word. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. The impersonal life of the street. In this work, the viewer is positioned on a balcony, making the urban panorama itself the sole subject. The elevated vantage point draws the eye deep into the scene, and sensation heightened by the sharply angled window frame from the left, the only visible ink to the interior space behind the viewer. So this here, okay, the composition is organized. Excuse me. It's hard to whisper so much. My throat's dry. I think it's like there has to be like a month-long cold going around because I feel like my throat has been so dry forever. Maybe that's just the way things are nowadays. The composition is organized around the vertical thrust of the Rue Olivier as it rises toward the Opera Garnier. The street appears as a pale, flattened plain, laid down in thick brushstrokes, animated only by the indistinct forms of pedestrians and carriages. Here's some carriages and pedestrians. Just little blotches when you zoom up. But when you zoom out, it makes more sense. But if you were to zoom in just like to here, it might be kind of hard to, like that could be a totally different painting. Zoom out. And now it's your quintessential French balcony view. Okay. It also says a restrained palette punctuated by vivid blue-violet accents enhances the painting's sketch-like immediacy. Caillebotte exhibited the work at the Fourth Impressionist exhibition in 1879. Interesting. I like that style, adding the Composition 5 is a characteristic example of such an apocalyptic symphony. The painting, which is now at the Tretyakov Gallery in Moscow, represents the pinnacle of Kandinsky's output in Munich. He spent months producing drafts and sketches, and painting several extensive oil studies, such as this one. He was very well prepared when, on November 25th, 1913, a canvas measuring 201 by 302 centimeters was delivered to his apartment. And then it says where his apartment's located, and it looks to be, here I'll spell it for you, AINMILLERSTRA, a symbol, and B. I think it must be German or Russian. I think it's German. Gabriel Munter. next time I go skiing, I'm gonna wear something like this. Okay. Zorn was deeply attentive to regional peasant costume. So this was a peasant costume. That's kind of hard to believe because it's so nice looking. But I guess, and yeah, you're right. The skis would abstract piece, but it just has a certain, I don't know, maybe just like a certain energy to it when you look at it. For me, personally. This was done in 1930, and it's by Rudolf Bauer. He was a German-born painter who was involved composition evokes a quiet, introspective mood as the artist looks in a mirror, creating an interplay of dual perspectives. Brown appears improbably in both profile and three-quarter view. He studies himself in the reflection, while that reflected gaze meets the viewer. Oh, I love that. So cool. Thank you for the follow, Moritz. I do love that. The dual face, same figure, but we get to make eye contact through the mirror. And I love the profile as well. It's like you get kind of both views. You get the front and the profile. Such a creative way to do a self-portrait. I'm gonna do a piece like this too. My inspiration for my next little piece. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting so many art ideas. After earning a master's degree in fine arts from the University of Pennsylvania, Brown became the first African-American artist employed by the U.S. government's inaugural work relief program for the arts, and later worked with the Works Progress Administration in Philadelphia. Yeah, this is a really nice piece, and watercolor on graphite creates such a cool effect, like kind of with the shadows here. All the different shades of blue, but it's all based on how heavy you want to put the color down. And then if you add a little bit of water to kind of give it more of that fading effect. Watercolor to me is very, very difficult, but it gives it such a cool, unique texture. And you can really play with a lot of the shadows too. I love this piece. A little bit of the lighter tones. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. And we've come to the last piece that I pulled up so far. This piece is called Blue Horse 1. It was done in 1911 by Franz Marc. Okay. So this is a piece which is part of a collection called the Blue Rider Group. And it's a perennial favorite of the Germans. Let me read the whole sentence. Franz Marc's Blue Horse is a perennial favorite with Germans, and not only with them. Museum shops around the world sell umbrellas, coffee mugs, and mouse pads, which I need to get. With this motif, I would get this on a mouse pad for sure. But why exactly is this picture so widely cherished? And what would Marc have thought? What would Marc have thought about its popularity? Isn't that cool? I wonder what artists that have passed away, whose pieces are incredibly famous, do like the texture of the grass in this one and all the lines. Oh, that's okay. Doesn't want me to go too much, but tiny, skinny little deer legs. This one's called Deer at Dusk. And then we have some. Oh. Hey babe, good to see you. I hope you've been well and enjoying your games and just hanging out and relaxing a lot. Oh no, it's okay. I'm just doing some art looking at art. Very chill today. I'm gonna probably do like a more ASMR stream on Saturday. But I just wanted to hop on because I feel like when I'm studying anyway, it's kind of interesting to look at with everyone. So I don't know, hopefully you guys like it. It's fun, it's fun. What game are you playing? I tried to play Once Human the other day, you guys. Oh my god, why is that game so hard? I got to like the oh, thanks, babe. I got to the tutorial boss, like when it tells you what to do, and I'm still learning. It's really hard. I did go to a server though, where you can build a house, but then there's other people, and I got killed by somebody in my own house. It was pretty intense. Oh yeah, Valheim. I still need to get on and check that one out. Oh yay, with your sisters too, that's cute. How fun. I hope they're doing well too. Yeah, I know. I was pretty pissed. I'm like the disrespect in my own home. And then, you know, you're dropped into the world wearing nothing but your underwear. Yeah, it was all the tiny little lines that make up this little dog. It adds like movement to the piece, I think. I love it. Little brush strokes. Yeah, I love art like this. Oh, never mind, wait. Oh, no. I wonder why it is only letting me move sometimes. Oh, it's a user error. It's me. Anytime I have a technical difficulty, it's actually just me. This one is also really cool. Again, with the simple lines, creating a image that you can tell right away what it is, but I guess you can zoom up on this one. That's too bad. This one is if you couldn't tell. Yeah, me too. I love the waves in the background as well. And then the green dress, the contrast. This, for me personally, I would hate painting hay because he does it so well that you can't tell it's hay. I feel like I would just be doing lines everywhere and then get annoyed because it wouldn't look like a good haystack. Yes, hay. Hay's for horses. Oh, an elephant sketch. Elephants are such cool creatures too. Truly do good for this world. And I do love the scribbliness. But it's such a good drawing still, you know what I mean? It's like scribbly and it's perfect. Once again, this is like a type of art that I'm just so not good at doing. But I would love to get better. Same with this. Just some really blocky strokes. Oh, what a nice day that would be too. Sitting on a big green hill. Having a picnic. Drinking some tea in a dress. That sounds like a really nice summer's day. Maybe a little late springtime. Ooh, and a really, really good sketch. Yeah, just so good at drawing. And it's crazy because, like, the painting style, it's not very detailed. But then you see, like, the artist is still so good at adding that detail when needed. To be able to do both is pretty talented. Wow, yeah. You can tell instantly what it is. This one almost looks like an underpainting before you would add like all of the layers and the color. And another one. He likes horses. He does a lot of horse paintings. Ooh, the reflection in the water. And the view. I wonder where this is. Let's see if there's any. Intersdorf. See, yeah, the detail on this one compared to the others is so good. Position 3. The lamb. Right. You can kind of see the lamb here. What's this one called? I almost said Tylenol. Tyrol. Okay, maybe that's a location. Maybe Tyrol. Oh, okay, wait, you guys, let's see. There's, looks like some horses here. And something happening here. And another animal shape here. Layered together. Wow. This is pretty fascinating. I had no idea I was going to be looking at all of this stuff. This one is called Animal Destinies. The trees show their rings, the animals their veins. Right. Wow, what a creative person. Okay, so then yours is more of the work we were looking at before. But then he really created this awesome abstract imagery. I wonder if he was eating like some fermented bread, if you know what I mean. Oh, but you see a lot of the animals. Now that I feel like we know what we're kind of looking for. What's this one called? Deer in the forest. Wait, let's go back. Yeah, I see the deer. And over here, this is... Ooh, the texture. The texture on the side with the paint. Yeah, I love this. What's this one called? Colorful flowers, abstract forms. Okay. Hell yeah. Caliban. Oh, okay, from The Tempest. I'm not super familiar with the characters in The Tempest, but I wonder if this one is kind of like a mischievous. Let's look it up and see what kind of person he is. Hey, Upper Duckers. How are you? Good to see you. Okay. Let's do a quick Google search. Okay, where is Tyrol? Let's see first. Oh, it's in Italy, it says. Oh wait, no. Tyrol is a historical region in the Alps of northern Italy and western Austria. It was historically the core of the country of Tyrol, part of the Holy Roman Empire. Cool. So yeah, that one was very landscapey. Oh, I hope you're relaxing now then. This is hopefully time for you to unwind and rest. Let's see. Okay. Caliban in The Tempest. Let's see what kind of person he is. It says Caliban is a character from The Tempest, described as the son of the witch Sycorax, and often portrayed as a monstrous figure. He represents themes of colonization and the struggle for freedom, as he is enslaved by Prospero after attempting to assault Miranda, Prospero's daughter. Okay. I can see that. There's Schmorld schmacks. This one looks like a snake up here in the corner. Maybe some snakes and some ox. Okay. Ooh, this one is very, very cool to look at. It almost like massages your eyes a little bit, right? Let's see. Yes. Love that. That looks like a little tongue. Or a flower, even. story that you just aren't sure what it is, you know? She is so cool. I wish I could zoom up more. That's okay. And she has so many pieces, just the strange imagery and the detail. I'll just go through a few of them here. I mean, I feel like every piece you could just kind of stare at for like an hour. Oh, Bagheera, the big black cat, and Carl and Nikolai are over. Oh, Carl's licking Nikolai now. Hey, good to see you. How's your night been? Good, I hope. Meow. Oh, yeah, she's awesome. Let's see. Aw, thanks. Yeah, just a little, just studying some art here. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm getting really, like, excited looking at all this art. It's just so fun. Puts you in a different world, you know, where you can just kind of, like, live in somebody else's mind for a little bit. Yeah, some of her pieces are so... This is my favorite artist, Bagheera. Her name is Leonora Carrington. Leonora, yeah, Nora. This strange imagery here. What's that? You know, I think a lot of hers was influenced by dreams, but she does this layering thing here where she almost makes them look like ghosts, and I just love it so much. Here's like the shadow self and the present self and the maybe spiritual self. I forget what it's called, like the id. Off the top of my head, Carl Jung talks about it. Oh my god, really? So many artistic people in the chat. I had no idea. You guys have given me so many amazing artists. Oh, that is what you do all day. Wow. I love that. She is. Oh, she is. I love that you Carl's trying to open the door by himself. He has a really hard time. You can do it. You can do it. You can. You can do it. He's like glaring at me. There's some actual pieces at your museum. That's really neat. Yeah, I need to go back to the art museum, and I think the last time I went. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I think he's giving up. Carl's the type of cat where I try to give them treats and the little puzzle things, and Nikolai can get them all. And Carl just gives up. My poor baby. He has a hard time. He's orange, if that makes any sense. Yeah, anyway. Wow, our pieces are just so interesting to me. Look at this guy looking through the window. And what does it mean, right? It's like the symbolism here. Okay, yeah. So that's Leonora Carrington. I think there was, let's see. So this is Rue. Oh no, this is the Gustave Galabot. I don't know if that's how you say that. Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely not the type of art I'm able to do. It's so good. The realism. But also this, you know, like the limited brush strokes. But you can tell it's rooftops and smokestacks and stuff. Emily Carr, let me see. I'm not sure. She's a local artist though. Where you're from. Oh yes, let's see if we can find a... Wow, the wiki art page. Ooh, I love that. Emily Carr, add her to the list. Okay, yes, all the greens and the lines. I do love the bolded lines too. The contrast with the whiteness. She's from where you're from. Yes, oh, I love it. This one's really moody. There's like a storm in the background. Oh, same with this one. Like a big, powerful sky. Wow, she really has some very like very moody is the only word that pops in my mind. Almost like a stormy day. Maybe not this one as much, but on the side too, like her light, like the sun is peeking through the clouds here. And I love the lines in the grass. Kind of reminds me of like Van Gogh. Yes. Oh, that's so neat. And I love how she has that. It's a little bit more. Oh, look, he did it. It's a little bit more bolded out here, and then softer over here. Oh, it's really nice. And some very good, like, study. Wow, I love the lines, the way she does the textures in the sky and on the trees and the ground. to make art. Even if you don't think you're good, that's not the point of art. It's to express yourself. She looks a little blue. Okay, yeah, some fish, some cups. That one's really nice. And the birds, a lot of dead animals. She did a lot of these flowers. I wouldn't have the patience to paint this personally. I would make it more of the abstract art we were looking at before. But I love it. Kind of making me hungry. Oh my god, some lobster right now. Yeah. But yeah, that was another one. Oh, the fact that that's a painting, but it looks like stone. This reminds me of the art in Paris, kind of. I love that she painted that. That's really, really talented. Some grapes, some flowers. Who else? ASMR is art. Sound art. Pretty amazing. Music, sound art. I think I'm just rambling a little bit. Let's see. This one. I think this one is Paris. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this. Seine. It's the river in Paris. That big one, I think. Let's see. Yeah, that was the individual picture I pulled up. Same with this one. Yeah, this was the art we looked at a little earlier in the stream. This is Gustav Klimt. Let's see, let's pick up some more Klimt here. Go to his, oh no, not his Wikipedia. Where's the art Wikipedia? Let's see some pieces. No. Where's all these downloads? Okay, well. One thing I hate about searching anything online is there's 1,000 freaking ads on everything. It's so annoying. Some of this work, though, by him I'm not familiar with because his more popular paintings are like The Kiss or whatever. But yeah, wow. It's like this. This is recognizably